Hi, it's Luna, aka your local Kobold. Hello. We're using the Live 2D model today because it's hot as heck. It's fucking hot outside. Which is also why we're not doing gaming today, because I want to like limit how much my computer just like heats up. Yeah, I've been working on a little project. We've been making a beta girafarig. The eyes are missing on one side, but basically what I'm going to be doing is like trying to close up this hole, get the singular like horn up. I should get a beta girafarig on screen actually, so we got like a comparison. Beta girafarig. Give myself like a little what do you call it? A reference image. Yes, reference images. There's a few images I could use as a reference. Oh god, I hate reverse reverse beta girafarig is cursed. Like instead of having two giraffe heads, it's just two of the tail heads. There's that really cute one that's like sitting. But I think we're just gonna go with... Actually, this person who already made one, we'll use this one as like a reference. So there's some way that I can like nab that GIF. Download GIF? Okay, we have a GIF. I think, right? Download as a GIF. Sure, okay. And then I can just put that on screen. So if we grab, what's it? Add image. Let's hope this works. Girafarig. And then we go find that image I just downloaded. Oh, there we go. We have a girafarig. And I'll just like crop out the background so it's like not taking up as much screen space. If I go to filters and Luma key, no, it's color key, right? Custom color. Can I select a color from the screen? Oh, pick screen color and then okay. Cool. And then I can just like crop the edges. Oh, wrong one. Perfect. Yeah, it's not quite perfect. There's like a little bit of like occasional color bleed through. Maybe I can like up the similarity like limit. There we go. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. Okay, so what I need to do is close up this hole. So we're just gonna be filling in these holes like this. Maybe move that along. And we need like 3 subdivisions on these. So we got 1 subdivision, 2 subdivision. Nah, definitely need 3. 2 and 3. Oh god, that's too many. Hold up. Okay, subdivide. 2 and 3. There we go. Except I didn't mean to actually subdivide those lines. Oh, okay. This is fine. But I only want to subdivide these lines, and we want to subdivide them 3 times. Can I make this smooth? If I make it smooth, is it like gonna be bad? Oh, actually, that's fine. Cool. Oh, let's hide this a second. I think that's going to be a little bit janky at first, but should be able to just start filling in these holes with new polygons. And of course we've got to like fix the UVs on this. The back half of the body's going to have a different texture anyway because it needs to be inverted from the main body. If I just like... no, okay. I was gonna say, if I just like fill in that entire region, would it fill in correctly, but it doesn't look like it. I think we just take this nice and slow and deliberate. Fill in all these polygons until these holes are gone. Cool. Now we've got this weird blob on the head because the texture's messed up. Why is that so messed up? Let's go look at the UV of this. So, oh, I'll explain that. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. What? I wish I could zoom in less. Like, we got these two like zoom amounts. It's like, oh, there we go. That works. Because I need like a halfway zoom between the two. Yeah, that ain't right. That's still not right either. Is there like a way to like relax this? Align auto now. UV island? No? No. Into my stretch? No. Stitch? No. I remember there's a way to do this, but I don't really remember how. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so if we... do that... It still looks terrible, but we can work on this. Oh yeah, the texture's not mirrored as well, which is potentially going to cause issues. This is a Scarlet and Violet model, so the texture's actually pretty HD for a Pokemon model, I guess. Maybe I should have just gone with the X and Y one, because it would have had like a nice flat texture to work with. There's still that hole in the middle of the head. I guess that hole is probably fine. That's going to be where the antenna goes anyway. So now I just need to like merge that antenna onto the rest of the body. So one way that I could do that is if I separate this by selection and then I make a union, not union, what's it? A boolean, and we make a union with a boolean with this, and then I just gotta hide that to make sure it's loaded on correctly. Let's apply that and see how well that worked. It didn't work at all. Okay. So I think I know what's wrong with this. It might be because it's not going into the body far enough. Intersect does something very different. How far in is that? It's pretty far into the head. That should definitely be like combining, right? So if I like apply that. Okay, this is now on model. Oh, it's also done that. Interesting. Okay. Ah, I know why. So if we get back the Boolean modifier and we go to this one, I want to remove the mirror because we're already mirroring it on this one. So now if I apply this and then I get rid of you, triangulate these and then turn them back into quads. So triangulate the faces, then tries to quads. And the topology there is now a little bit dodgy, but it's fine. You still need to work out how to potentially fix up this texture just looking a little bit weird. Oh, are there like faces inside of there? No, okay, there's not hidden faces inside of there, it's just being weird. I said though, we can absolutely merge these together. Make sure we've got less polygons than we need. And merge at last. Reduce that a little bit. If I were to like unwrap this and then try to like just position it on here. Oh, also there's like a button I could press here, isn't it? Yeah. So this will make it easier to line up. What is this? What are these? Why do these exist? Oh god. Oh jeez. Can I dissolve these? Like if I dissolve these vertices, how badly does it fuck it up? Very. Incredibly so. What on earth is happening there? Ah! They're inside, that's why. Okay, we don't need these faces. They're useless. Just like we also... Oh jeez. That shouldn't be happening. Okay, if I change this to going along the normal... Not working. Okay, so what if I go to global or Very interesting. You know what? We're just gonna do this. Merge at last. Make this so much easier. I don't know why I was trying to find like some kind of workaround to not have to do this. This just makes it so much easier. There we go. It's done. Right, so... So. Where are these polygons? Those are on the other side. Okay. So if I line this up with that, it should work good. Took on a noticeable seam. This is going to be more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so if we... Honestly, let's just like hide the back head a sec, or the front head. The one over here. We're going to just hide this one, so it isn't visible on there. And should then be able to just start joining these. Okay, so this is backwards. Let's flip it along the edge. And then is there some way to like combine these? Hello, Iliatan! Hoi hoi! Hello! Doing my best to cope with the heat. It's very warm. How do I like fuse these together? Is there some way to like freeze these? So I want to like... Can I pin them? What does pinning them do? So if they're pinned, and then I merge at center that... No. I stitch this. Oh my god, that's how you do it. Okay. I get it. Stitch. No. Okay, so we can unpin these, so I don't know what pinning does. And then we stitch. No, that didn't work. This is a learning process. I haven't done this in a very long time. Okay, so... so I only do it on you. Oh, heck. How do I stitch you?
You should go now. Run. No. I won't leave you here. We can run together. Listen.
What if I unstitch the whole thing and then I just like...
We both die.
Boop.
So...
That works. Okay, that's what we're after.
I will kill you. No. Don't worry about me.
Are they still like...
I want you to...
They just look different. There's something different about these. And I don't know what it is. It's like you're looking at it and like, that color's just different. Oh, wait, hold up. I know what it is. I feel stupid. Normals recalculate. No, it wasn't that. Why are these weird? Mesh, normals. Set from faces? Perfect. Okay. That's what we were after. I fucking did it. Okay. Oh god. Wait, these aren't merged. Oh god. That was not what I was after. Okay, so are these now stuck together? No, they are not. How do I make these stuck together? Oh god. No, no, no. Why aren't these stuck together? Why is it being weird? I guess I just gotta like... Oh god. Do that? That solves the issue, kinda. Actually, if I just like do this and then go to minimize stretch. Oh jeez. That's looking better. We still got like a bit of weirdness happening here, so I think I'll potentially, oh geez, grab these and move them.
Where am I? It's just so beautiful. I am in
How's that looking?
heaven.
Oh,
Yeah.
something weird has happened up there. I think I've accidentally moved these polygons. Where are these polygons? These polygons are up here. Yeah, I've accidentally moved these polygons. Okay, so let's merge at center. Where did you merge to? No. No, 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 no. Merge at center. Then... How did that happen? Because I'm fairly certain these used to look like that. I guess actually if it used to look like that, I think I know how to fix this. So you... if I put my cursor to the selected, and then I grab 2D cursor and I scale 0. Scale Y 0. Scale Y 0. And cursor selected, scale 0. Cursor selected, scale 0. Let's keep doing this round and still done all of them. Why does that still look a bit weird? Is it the same as these now? No, no, it is not. It's absolutely not the same. What have I done wrong? I've done something. Does it only look weird because it's mirrored? You know what? Close enough. It's fine. Only other issue is like how weird the textures look on this, because that's still stretchy. How do I prevent this from being so strong? Bigger polygons? Actually, yeah, maybe this should like come all the way around to here. I'll wiggle the triangles until they stop looking weird. How would you describe 3D modeling? Painting triangles by wiggling them. Yeah, you know what? That looks a lot better than it did before. It's still a little bit of a weird stretch, but like, I can cope with that. That's fine. Okay, so there is a large portion of the model which isn't being used down here. So we could probably make use of that for doing the texturing. Oh god, my voice. Ah! Excuse me, I'm a little bit ill. Edit. Okay. If I grab that texture... and we open with Krita. And... oh geez, I've accidentally rotated the image. Yes, what if I just make another layer and then have this one do stuff to the layer below it? Ah. That's not the effect we're looking for. Yeah, you know what? We're going to grab a Pokemon X and Y version of this model. As much as I love the texture of the newer girafarig, it's got like really nice fur textures and stuff. I think it's gonna be too difficult for me to do this. So let's grab a X and Y girafarig. This one has nice flat textures. It's very simple. How does its textures even look? Holy shit, the texture's like almost identical to the one we're currently working with, except like it's weirdly a 256 pixel by 256 pixel texture, but then they made it 512 by 256 because they mirrored it and then made it longer. That's very weird. But yeah, we might have to redo the girafarig model from scratch as well. But that's fine. I learned a bunch of stuff here. We can just start again. So if we go to New, General, don't save, and don't need Blender open, not Blender, Creator open at the moment. Okay, so we get rid of all of that, and then we shove all this in here, and then we also get rid of you. Okay, so these ones, they have FBX files for them, which is kind of cool. Sacrifice the default cube for good luck. And where's FBX? There's FBX. Let's try the FBX ones. Oh. Right, fair. In which case we're going to use Collide, or whatever it's called. .dae. Is there no importer for .dae? Very interesting. Especially considering the fact that we're going here, I'm pretty sure there's an add-on for it. I might have to go get the add-on for it. That's really dumb. Apparently Blender version 5, which we're on Blender 4, not 5, removed the Collide importer because they were trying to free up space and it was rarely used. But it's 4 megabytes. It's 4 fucking megabytes. Okay, what other version types do we have to work with here? We have FBX, SMD, and DAE. Is there an SMD importer? Oh. Is there one I can add as an add-on? No. Very surprised there isn't a add-on for that. Let's go grab one. And download the Collider importer Python. Add on install. Module installed. Hell yeah. Is it enabled by default? What did it name it as? Simple Collider importer. If I type in simple, no. Actually, no. Modules installed into script add-ons. Okay. But does it just work? Do I need to like restart Blender for it to work? I didn't expect this to be such an ordeal, like I'm just trying to import a Collider file. It's not like it's even that niche of a file type, but ancient. Let's try and import the FBX again. Like, why doesn't this work? Must be 71 or later. FBX 6100 Blender. Try the Autodesk FBX converter. Okay. I definitely want the male girafarig because it's got more brown going up the body, so it saves me a bit of like effort. So we want girafarig M .fbx, and then we export this as Roblox has its own model format. Interesting. Yeah, I want to export this as an FBX file, download, and then if I replace this one, does that work? File, import, FBX, and we want that one. Oh my god, it worked. Look at them go. The textures are missing, but we can fix that. That's fine. Oh god, what is wrong with your eyes? What are those? Teeth are a separate model. Yeah, I noticed this with the other one, was that they got like two different teeth models. One for like the mouth closed and one for the mouth open. So we've only got one eye model. Let's go grab ourselves some materials. So this should be an image texture, and we want it to use body one? That doesn't look right. What did you do to the UVs? The UVs are still correct.
Let's go have some fun.
What happened to the UVs? What did you do to them? Oh, what? Do I want the other one? This one? No? Is it so fucked up? That's not what you're supposed to look like. Why do you look like that? And the annoying thing is I have no way to test if this is how this is supposed to look because I couldn't import it regularly. Like, did the exporter converter thing break this like this? Or was it always like this? What happens if I scale it on the x-axis to like... Oh, hold on. Let's select it. There we go. What happens if I scale it like on the x-axis to 0.5? Did that fix it? No, that did not fix it. I'm confused. What happened to my girafarig? The UV looks correct. It was upside down. Okay, that's fine. We fixed it. It's fine. I have the wrong one here. That's the female texture. We want the male texture, which I think is this one. There we go. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, so we want to also swap this to be upside down. So... oh yeah, so rotate 180. Did that fix it? No. Wait, so this one could be fixed by being... Oh, I know why. I just realized what it was. Okay, let's undo a little bit. So this texture's now backwards. What I should have done is... shove the 3D cursor exactly the center of the image. I don't know if we're going to need to do it on the eyes, so what I'm going to do is hide the eyes. And the teeth, because we don't have the teeth textures in the thing yet. And no soul honey! We're fighting the really dodgily made Pokemon model. Oh. Okay. That looks correct. So now the eyes, image, and you should be using the eye textures, which we can find PM0203I1. What a surprise, we're upside down. Who could have seen that coming? Here, actually, I should put them like here and then scale on the Y by -1. Oh, okay, it does just work. Sure. Boom, we have eyes. Eyes on the girafarig. There is no prize. Okay, so is there a specific teeth texture? There is not a specific teeth texture, so my best my best guess is that the teeth are supposed to be using this texture, Actually, it doesn't matter. You know why? We're going to be deleting these anyway, because we're not going to be using them. Because we're going to bisect this girafarig at the waist. Okay, so if we look at my reference image, which I've got on screen, that's a bad reference image for what I'm currently trying to do. Beta girafarig. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be 5 spikes on each side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I need to bisect it right there. So let's rise to quads. So I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Oh yeah, it's gonna have that happening as well. So merge by distance. Delete all of these. Go to this. And we want to get rid of that one. Faces, and then honestly, I might just join these together. I don't see why they're separate. This will make it work better in VR chat as well. But if we merge by distance to make sure the eyes are actually welded to the face. And this should still be a separate model. Well, yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to flatten this. No. You know what? This will make it easier. We go to here and then we go to... Let's go back to layout mode so we can see a bit better. And we're going to go to active element and scale on the y-axis to 0. And then we want to shove the cursor here. And then make the cursor go down to the floor and set the 3D, set the origin to the 3D cursor and boop. Oh, wait, that's not gonna work because of this. Unless, wait, can I do this to both? We can just do it to both, that's fine. Just means I might have to... Is this actually stuck to anything? It is not. Scale Y0. Huh? Cursor to world origin. And then selection. There we go, that works. I think. Wait, were these bones better lined up beforehand? Let me quickly double check. They were. And it became not as well lined up when I... Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. So if we cursor to selected, shove this onto the floor, tell this that its origin is now there, and then shove this here. bones are now disconnected from the body. That isn't what I was wanting to happen. Oh, I know why. So we're going to send back to the world origin. And origin to 3D cursor. I have no idea why that's being weird. Fortunately, we can always undo a lot. Okay, so we can undo to there. I think I'm gonna save this just in case we fuck something up even further. What I need is... I guess this bone to be here, or... The issue we got here at the moment is... This needs to be forwards, but it can't be because it's stuck to like a bunch of bones. But if I were to accidentally duplicate a birdsie, if I shove this here, and then I set your origin to the 3D cursor. Oh jeez. Your origin will also need to be at the 3D cursor, right? Then we collect there, and then wait, I just realized. So what I'm trying to do is basically mirror at the part we bisected. You know what we can do? Or I could just get rid of a skeleton. We do have to eventually use a new skeleton anyway, because I have to use basically because it's going to VR chat. I'm going to use a centaur model that someone made, basically. I think it's called like Anytor or something like that, in order to get the quadrupedal movement to work. And we might have to replace the skeleton with that one, so I might just get rid of the skeleton. If I can find the original one I had, quadrupedal avatar, Dover Dog. No, it wasn't Dover Dog. It was Anytor Unity Constraints version, no final IK, no chat GPT, scripting assistance. Okay. This comes with 2 blend files, step 1 and step 2. What? Is there a tutorial for this? Okay, so create a new Unity project, install this over the top of it to create a companion, import this package, use the included blend file to rig your own 3D model, replace your model's armature with this one, And once your model's mesh can be posed by any tool armature, you've posed your model with a feet about the same distance apart from the human armature's human feet. Skip step 7. Drag the scripts. Okay, so step 1 blend and step 2 blend. I guess I just don't need for step 2. I just need for step 1. I'll grab all 3 of them anyway, but wow, I went to go check to see. Oh, I will do a straunch. I went to go check if like this guy had anything else interesting on his page, and then HIO's just like, no, sorry, you're British. You can't look at this because the Online Safety Act. Fucking bruh. I would just use a VPN, but I don't know if it's gonna like mess with my OBS stream or anything, so I kind of don't want to. I'll check it out later anyway. But let's open up a second blender, I guess. Or actually, since we need to get rid of the skeleton anyway, what I might do is just let's just delete the skeleton. Set your origin to the 3D cursor. Play all transforms. Get rid of your modifier bear, and we're just going to copy you and save. And let's open up from the downloads folder any Tor v1. Okay, so we have a very purple bird with inverted normals. That doesn't seem very normal. And then what is on step 2? Well, that ain't what we're looking for at all. Let me have a look at those settings again, or the steps to do this. Once your mesh can be composed, your model with its feet about the same distance apart as the armature's humanoid feet. Oh, I see. So that other one is just a biped. We will want to be using that one to align our model correctly to it, but like if we don't move the skeleton, it should be fine. Okay, so I don't need this body. I also don't need the wings. I might just like get rid of the wings. I also don't need hands. So what I'm going to be doing basically is making a particle effect where the quote-unquote hands are. And those hands will basically make like a psychic effect. So it looks like girafarig is just like psychically controlling stuff. Oh, these are mirrored. Wow. Yeah, if I'm correct, if I just like have only hands, that should be fine. What is this? Eyes. We don't need eye bones. We have Bisme eyes. Do we have opposable jaw? We do have opposable jaw. If I'm understanding correctly... Oh, how do I make this like move the entire thing? 'Cause I don't want to just like move this individual element. Maybe I have to move everything at once. And if I... Oh. Rotate on the active element? Yeah. Is this an ear? That is an ear. So I think I'm gonna leave the antennas like really solid, and then we're just gonna have like ear bones and hope that those work. Okay, now we need to map the back head to this. What is this bone? Hind hips. Okay, fair enough. We could probably use the tail bones for it, but I'm probably gonna get rid of the tail, and because there's something else I want to do. Which is the point, we do actually need a eye bone. But that's fine, because I can make that in just like an extra bone. Also, we hide you. Oh, why are you sideways? Oh god damn it. Okay. Open recent. Let's start again. Because yeah, what I'm going to be basically doing is having a eye bone that so the eye bones won't be connected to real bones, but I'm going to have like a constraint on the back head so that it basically looks in the opposite direction where the eyes are looking. So it has like a little bit of its own motion. I really hope this works. As we were saying before, we do not need fingies. And we also don't need any of these bones. And we want to move from the active element down like that. The jaw needs to be on the jaw. Eye bones can honestly just stay where they are. I'll sort those out in a bit. And then we've got you. That looks like vaguely put inside of the ear. Sure. Okay, so you need a mirror constraint. And we need to be mirroring on the x-axis. And we want clipping turned on. Symmetrize this. Does that, how much does that work? Very works. Very much working, yes. So if let's hide you a second. Oh, heck. I want to select all of this and grab you, because that's the point where I want to be expanding this from. I want the stomach to be less of a dent. looks almost about right. I will, however, be grabbing that area, bringing it down a little bit. There's less of a random peak over there. Okay. Let's save this over this. Why does it have this weird, like, inside-outy effect when I'm doing that? I'm not used to that. Because it is, after all, like, someone else's Blender setup, so I guess it's just weird. I've never used this before, so I don't know how to really turn it off if I wanted to. Maybe it's a setting up here. Is this it? Ah, there we go. Okay, we no longer have X-ray. As we all know, X-raying is cheating. Select on the mirror, extend, and delete these faces, and delete these faces. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... Oh, did the music end? Nope, there's still a bunch more. Yeah, actually, honestly, we're just going to... Actually, could I keep that like that? And then we're going to rip this. Oh, not like that. Like that. Oh, please don't be connected like that. That's not what I wanted. Why are you doing that? If I were to hide this, and then move you up, and then unhide, does that fix it? I think it fixed it. So with the symmetrize, can I make it auto merge? Oh, there we go. We got an auto merge. It's also not centered though. You know what? Deleting you, separating you by selection, and then we're going to go to here and grab a mirror. And we're going to turn on clipping, and we're just going to smush you together until you look correct. There we go, perfect. And then we need to go and apply, and then join. Also, probably just to make sure symmetrize. And we also need to go to the UV editor. Because this is going to be wrong. Because I need this to be mirrored. So if we grab our 3D cursor, we make this at 0, 0, except we want this to be 0.5, and then we want to scale on the x-axis at -1, with that being that. Cool, so that should no longer look weird. Still kind of looks weird. There we go, that looks better. Fixed for normals. What's the best way to close up that hole? What if I... dissolve this vertex and then build this and build this, and then we join these together. There we go. Oh shit, I do need to mirror that though. So what we're going to do is honestly just... oh god. Select all of these. Leave these faces. Drop the cursor over here. Origin. Oh, wait, no. Origin 3D cursor, and then we're just going to copy all of these, duplicate them, and scale x -1. Oh god, turn off this first. And then merge by distance. Yeah, I smoke the strongest back. Tell me what is wrong with that. No coins in the laundromat. You can't help but honor that. Jam man, make a man. Oh, it's already connected. Very strange. Like I'm Sonic from the hood. I speak Ebonics. That and economics, shorty, we can link like Zelda. That broke then you a failure. Stack your money up like that. And we fix the normals by setting them to faces. Oh, no, we do not do that apparently. Carefully outside. What effect? And scale x -1. Get the UV in the correct place. Right, and now we just need to make this connect onto here. So if we... Mega man, I can't wait for losing cause I got too many haters, man. Used to be the paper boy, grew up now I'm Mega man. Player 1, player 2, show your auto merge. Up, down, left, right, hit her with a strong attack. Yeah, I smoke the strongest back. Tell me what is wrong with that. No coins in the laundromat. You can't help but honor that. Jam man, Mega man, more games than the Sega man. Jam man, Mega man, more games than the Sega man. I am the great Saiyan. You better stop playing, man. This game could be difficult. Okay, scale x 0.01. Move negative 0.01. Okay, so that's now symmetrized, right? Yeah, okay, that's all good. Rip that up, and then... rip that up, and I want to symmetrize that. Oh god, what happened to it? Why does symmetrizing that make it so broken? You know what, we can just do this by doing this. So we're just going to subdivide both these, so these are now both connected. Because what we were trying to do anyway was, oh. That. Just so we got a bit more geometry to work with. Let's go based on the normal, so I should just be able to... oh, active element. Shove that in there. Let's flatten this out. Maybe make this a little bit more flat to here. And now we should be able to just start merging vertices. So merge at last. Merge at last. And do the same thing on the other side. Merge last. Merge last. Merge last. Merge last. And merge last. And then we do have this opening here, but that should be fine. I can just... oh geez. Should just be able to join this together? Although it's looking like it's going to be a little bit of a butt, so I might honestly just do this instead. And then do a similar thing back here. Okay, we do have some n-gons. That's fine, because I can fix those like that. Let's just lift this up a little bit so we've got that bit of a point that it's stuck to. Oh, I will do a posture check. I am actually sitting absolutely awfully. Thank you for making me check. Ah, my foot hurts. I was sitting on it with like, what could only be described as I was sitting bisexually. Also, this playlist is great. It's just a YouTube channel called Chill Copyright Free Music, and I just got a lo-fi playlist, and it's great. Who's booping me? Okay, important boop has been dealt with. These have like weird normals now, so I might fix these normals. So Mesh normals recalculate? No. Different faces? Yeah. Also, this just generally has weird normals too. So what if I go back to only selecting these and then I mesh normals calculate? No? Mesh normals separate faces. And then it's just got like weird geometry. Is it not like merged correctly? That's not it. Let's try re-triangulating this. See if that at all fixes anything. Ah, I guess it's just gonna look weird. Mesh, normal, separate faces. Oh, that looks weird. What if I just like set from faces the entire model? Yeah, at least if it's gonna look weird, it looks weird, like, symmetrically. Oh, what happened down here? What happened to that? When and how did that happen? Did I do that? I did do that. When did I do that? And how did that happen? It happened when I re-triangulated the model, okay. But don't re-triangulate the model. Okay, save, because I like what we've got so far. So as I was saying before, we do not need a tail and we do not need wings. I deleted the ears. I didn't know I had the ears selected. I didn't think I selected the ears. Okay, that's good. I guess the other thing is, based on the way that Girafarig's back mouth is, I might get rid of his jaw and just replace it with a grin. Is there a way that I could like select the inside of a mouth easier with like this? This is the mouth, it's you. You're the mouth. We delete these vertices, so we now have an empty mouth. Make sure there's nothing left in there that I should be getting rid of. There is not. These edge loop? Why is at least 2 edge loops? New face from edges. That'll work. Is that a random edge just floating there? Get rid of that. Stop being so edgy. Can I bridge edge loops now? No? Very strange. Do I just have to do it like this? unwrap that grin, and whereabouts is the teeth on this? Is that the teeth? Let me open up another Blender file and like import the teeth because I want to see like where they are in the UV map. So import FBX, and we got this one. Go to the UV editor. Where are your UVs? They're down there. And then your big teeth are up there. Are those actually on? Yeah, they are. Okay, so yeah, the teeth is up here. What is that? Which part of the model is using that? The eyes? Oh yeah, because they're on a different thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go to bounding box center. Rotate you like this. Make you a lot smaller. And okay, this is giving less grin, more whatever valley. Cursor selected because I need to shove you on the cursor. And oh, wrong one. 2, and then 7, and 2, 7, 2, 7, 2, and 7. Then we got you lot. So we want this to be 0.5 and you to 0, and then we want to move based on the 2D cursor because we want to scale you negatively. This is definitely going to be a trust the process moment. The teeth are working though. Let's honestly subdivide these a little bit.
I ask you about love. Probably quote me a sonnet. But you've never looked at a woman and then told me about, oh my God, what an angel on earth just for you. Just for rescuing you from the depths of hell. And you wouldn't know what it's like to be her angel.
No. Maybe relax will do it. That's what I'm looking for, yeah. Perfect. We also seem to be having like stretching happening. I'm minimizing the stretching. Oh, it looks terrible. What's happening there? You know what that looks like? It looks like the triangles are being stupid. Because I think they're bending the wrong way, so I need these to bend that way. That's why it looks bad. Nope, I got it backwards. Make sure the normals are done correctly. Honestly, I'm really tempted to just like redo the UVs on this entirely. But if we go to UV, smart UV, is that gonna do this good? Not really, no. Selected. Cursor selected, and then we want... Oh god, what is this? Why do I not have box select selected? Okay, scale Y -1. That's not right. Something there ain't right. Okay, cursor selected, and we want this bit over here. And scale X -1. Okay, that is successfully mirrored. Now we want to select everything. Flip it. Make it smaller. We're probably still going to need to do some tweaking to this because it is not exactly pulled up in a good way. God, I hate working with UV sometimes. Okay, perfect. That actually looks pretty okay. Do, however, still need to, like, you know. You don't get away with just, like, doing something like that. God, that's terrifying. Yes, perfect. God, I hate it. Terrible. Okay, let's have a look at that beta girafarig that we're basing ours off of. How do they have their mouth? It just seems to be like a modeled thing over the top of it, like they just ripped open the mouth entirely. Because I definitely still have the lip there, but it like comes up way further. Like basically level with the eye. Which makes me realize that this vertice is here. I think I know how they did that. Oh yeah, right, it's not gonna be symmetrical. I need to do that on both sides. And probably the easiest way to do that would be to... and then merge by piston.
Sense in following others' roads to destinations where nobody knows if it is right, but you dive and roll. Cause when you go out, people feel empty. If you were both God, it's all about the journey. So you see, you must.
Oh, that's gonna be more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, how do they do that?
Take a breath at the moment when you wait. Stop and realize and forever remain lucid in your waking day. No one can take your dreams away.
At least the front head looks fine. Just casually take the credit for that. I'm also noticing that with their version, it doesn't have a spot in the middle. It almost looks like they cut this into across like this axis instead. But to be quite honest, I can do that using UVs. So I could just go to image, edit externally. Oh, never mind. Blender apparently does not have the right to open up creature files. So we're going to go to girafarig, images, we're going to save a backup, and we're going to open with creature. And we're going to just select here. And save and okay. And then we can just go into here and reload and boom. Okay, so let's get cursor to selected and make the X exactly 0.5. Scale on the Y, just down to the wheel a bit. Then we get the spots close to the middle. But what's happened here? Huh. Okay, maybe it'd be better to only do this and then do that. Oh, that's affecting everything. I want this to only affect connected. Yeah. See you back. Hello, Kaiser. Also, congratulations on officially being first. And thank you for your wisdom. so far. This is going really good. Still need to work out how to do that mouth properly, because that's not right. That mouth just ain't right. God dang it, girafarig. Maybe I should just like more aggressively remodel the mouth. Oh, thank you for your subscription. What are you going to stick in that? Where are you going to stick that girafarig? Oh, I'm going to be using it in VR chat, actually. Like, hopefully I've managed to get it in a usable state. I'm using a body I found called Anytor. It's just like, oh god, yeah, I can just like make myself a girafarig beta avatar and like go just be cool. How the fuck am I going to do this? I want us like properly modeled teeth and everything. You know what I might do? Hold on. Let me go grab teeth from like the original. File, import, FBX, and go to the girafarig again, and then we grab not those teeth, these teeth. Copy and paste. I said and paste. That's an armature that I don't want. I didn't copy the armature, I copied the teeth. Okay, copy and paste. Okay, we have teeth. Teeth have been acquired. These even have the correct, like, textures? Oh, you know why this is? It's the same problem we had before. So I need put this directly in the center and then scale this along the y-axis by -1. Because for some reason all the textures are inverted. And it's not using the right texture or material. It needs to be using, like, not that one. This one? No. What texture are you using? Material 35 and material 36. What's using material 36? Is that the eyes? Okay, 36 is the eyes, so we want material 35. Means that these teeth should have, like, black parts, but they're not working. Are the black bits inside? Oh, it's the other side of them is black. Interesting. Very strange. Let's symmetrize this because it's a little bit... Oh god. That can't be symmetrized. awful are your... Oh god, that's not a box selector. Please give me a box selector. How awfully placed are these vertices? Not that bad. So if I delete these faces, these are the faces of evil. Each one you must overcome. There we go, so it's now going to be mirrored. And I also want to turn these into quads, so they're a little bit easier to work with. And we want clipping turned on. Oh. I really hope no one uses this as a Blender tutorial. If you're trying to learn Blender from this, please go find a better video. I don't know what I'm doing. Go based on normal and try to scale this that way, I guess. Might just have to move the jaw down to this as well, because it's gonna be a bit big for them otherwise. Yeah, at this point I think we join these together and we just start trying to merge these jaws. So unfortunately that means we're gonna have to get rid of our teeth that we already made. So delete faces. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Before we join these together, very important. Apply. And we delete teeth and then... Okay, how am I gonna do this? You know what? That doesn't actually look that bad. I think I'm doing an okay job. Let's grab layout mode so I can go to sculpting easier, and we want a smooth brush. Just gonna even out that a little bit. The entire tooth? No, not the entire tooth. Still have that bit in there. That the entire tooth. That is the entire tooth. I get the feeling that there's possibly more than one set of teeth here, so I might try doing a merge, which is apparently fucked up the UVs. So maybe we don't do a merge. Maybe we do. Oh, those are connected. Those should be connected. Still a couple stray vertices and faces and stuff. Any more floating geometry in there? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so if we merge by distance, and then duplicate and over here. Scale by X. Oh, no. Scale by X at -1. And mesh. I think mouth looks so terrible with the teeth missing. Okay, so I want to merge by distance and then normal set from faces. Yeah. I still want to do something about this because it's still a little bit dodge. I don't know, just something about it just don't look quite right. You're not symmetrized. Oh no. It's gone wrong. Okay, I think that's fixed. God, the UVs are gonna look terrible after having to do something like that. What is this, Vertsy? Why is this Vertsy? How is this Vertsy? Okay, so that's just teeth. Wimsh! Oh god, they got squished so bad. Okay, maybe we don't symmetrize. How bad does that look? You know what? I think that's passable. I think that is actually a-okay. Most people are not going to stare at the model that hard to notice that there's like holes there. The mouth doesn't look that bad either. I licked the lemon. Okay, one thing I will do though is I feel like the nose needs to be like above the teeth. Like that. Honestly, I might just merge those together. Similarly, let's merge those together. And also this mess over here. Let's collapse these to the center. And we're going to do the same to you. Nope, not cursor, center. Now that actually looks terrible. God. Oh yeah, I can use that on the other side as well. So we select both of these, we mirror, and then we merge by distance. Just so it stays consistent. What do you mean it failed to mirror? Oh god, this isn't symmetrical. What happens if I symmetrize this? It becomes terrible. That's what. I'm willing to call that good enough. So we're going to save this. And we're going to... What the fuck happened to your spines? Can I undo that? I cannot undo that. Okay, you know what? That's actually recoverable. That's fine. Everything is fine. We're just going to delete the spines, because apparently at some point they got fucked up. We now have a bald girafarig. And that second Blender file I had open still has a girafarig on it. So we're just going to... delete your back spines. Copy those ones, and then paste them, and we end up with a armature that I don't want. Armature connection, delete. Okay, there we go. Why do you still have an armature? The armature is gone. You don't have an armature modifier anymore. There we go. A little bit of fiddling, but it's done. Okay, so if I shove 3D cursor here, and then with you, if I grab like that vertice right there, I should then be able to move to selection, keep offset. And then we just gotta make sure this is on the correct material, and we can fix the UVs on this in a second, but we do, however, need to do that. Oh, jeez. Okay, what I meant to say is we do still need to do that. And then we go to UV editing and we scale y-1. And then we need to join these together and save. I'm gonna do a quick BRB because I gotta pop to the bathroom, but we're gonna keep doing this for like maybe another half an hour, and then I gotta go make food for Badger for when he gets back from work. BRB.
Hey, you know what? Let me hit that.
Wow.
I can handle it.
I return.
I am certain that you cannot.
Oh, come on, I smoked a ton of weed in the 90s.
Right, the 90s.
I don't think I could find any more copyright-free music from this person. What other playlists do you have, or is it just the one? Yeah, it's mostly just more of the same stuff. All about this one. Oh heck, this playlist includes a bunch of stuff we were literally just listening to. So maybe not that one. 1 hour of bug music. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that one is called a... Oh, this one's royalty free. 80 synthwave. Fuck yeah. Heck yes. Okay, so... I guess I should probably be doing like UV editing at this point. Pretty much the... Oh. Back half of this needs to be a different material. So I'm going to... Copy you and paste. Oh, new paste. Also, I should rename these like for the front eyes. Wait, no, this is going to be a dumb idea. It's better to have a bigger material than it is to have more material slots, because material slots can cause like questies to start lagging. And it makes your thing have like less stuff. I can brain. What we're going to do instead is we're going to go to Krita. We're going to open up the Krita and grab the texture, and I'm going to basically copy image, resize the canvas to be 512, going from the top and paste. Then I just need to rotate this, so grab you, rotate, and then going to merge and save. And that now currently looks very strange, but if I shove that at 0, no, 1, then I scale this down to 0.5, but only on the y-axis. It'll now look the same. And now I just need to grab specifically the back half. Only the back half. If that looks right. And we need this one to... That's 5, 5, rotate 180 degrees. Shit, I accidentally did the eyes too. Deselect the eyes, rotate 180 degrees, and then the eyes need to be fixed. So from here, I need to scale Y. Did that fix it? Fix the front ones. There we go. Or the back ones. I keep getting the front and the back mixed up. Does it matter on a girafarig which side is the front? Especially when you're looking at a beta girafarig. Oh, that is a point. Hold up, I need to do a second version of this that has the other color on it. We're going to also open the eyes. And we're going to image, resize the canvas to the 512 width, and we're going to copy and paste and edit. How do I just like flip this? Mirror horizontally, there we go. And save, okay. And now the eyes are gonna look very messed up. That's fine. What I can do is set this to here. Scale along the x-axis by 0.5. Oh, and make sure we have all of them selected. And then I want specifically the back eyes to be these ones. Oh, actually don't move them like that, that might cause issues. What I should instead do is scale them on the x by -1. Which visually won't do anything different, but it should be fine. Okay. Cool. Whatever side normally face the opponent is the front, so normally it's this side. Whilst this side just like fucking death stares the player and grins at them. Later, girafarig. How does the back head look on the sprite? The sprite's very up for interpretation. Maybe it has like a drooped eyelid, or maybe it just looks like a weird eye. I think I'm gonna go with the droop eyelids interpretation of this. So let's hop on to Krita. And we're going to grab you. You should instead be on... Oh yeah, I've got the second blender open. I don't need the second blender anymore. Go and save. I'm gonna save you. And we're going to open up... Where is Krita? There is Krita. Okay, so let's select only this half. Outside. Can't deselect the outside. Interesting. Can I zoom out? Cannot zoom out. Oh. It's acting weird. Basically, I don't want to select the outside because sometimes that causes issues with Krita where it starts actually drawing outside the image, which shouldn't be possible, but on Krita it is for some reason. Okay, so now with that side selected, which I just realized is on its own layer, so I don't actually even need to do that. I'm dumb. similarly with this thing, I could actually just like re-separate it out into 2 layers like that. Let's grab this brown. Now we're just going to boop. Oh, can I make this? Ooh. Fill regions of a similar color. So if I... Oh, that's cool. Then we want to grab this color. Didn't realize how derpy these eyes look. Oh, I see what they did on the 3D model. They basically got on this one and swapped over to this one. So what I could potentially do is... no, it wasn't that bit. One of these is scale. 3 perspective cage liquefy. I want to just like scale this. Oh, is this one scale? No, that's sheer. That one's scale. I want to just make this like -1. So that should hypothetically just instantly make the eyes work. Oh my god, it did. That was easy. So now we just gotta do this bit. So on the bottom, I need to change yellow to not yellow. Kind of like that. And then do the opposite to the opposite. Is there a way to tell this to... I think I want grow on. Thinking of like trying to find a way to make this select stuff that isn't there. Like I can't think of the word for it. Like on paint.net there's like an option for when you select, it selects like everything and everything like the same color, but I don't think that's an option on here. So oh, I do not want that selected. Does that work? That is definitely an image of all time. Yeah, my thinking is if I am able to select all of these, all of the yellow parts, as the back part of the mouth actually doesn't matter too much, but we should probably do it anyway. these spots won't be visible. So we're going to do that. And then, oh, invert the selection. Oh geez. Maybe with less threshold. Okay, so from just doing that, how close are we? Pretty fucking close, actually. I do need to blend out that a bit more, and also the colours are different. How are the colours different? These ones are like darker. There we go. Try undoing a little bit. There's an easy way to invert these colours. Clearly that's not working. Also, how did we end up with such a dark colour on this? Huh, the undo function's bugged. That whole image is bugged. I gotta reopen it. Now those aren't... That is strange that that happened like that. I haven't seen that happen before. Just like you save an image and then it like just corrupt. Like that's terrifying. Can you not do that, please? I hate that. Just to double check, the eyes are fine, right? The eyes aren't fine. It didn't undo the mirroring. It was fine as it was. Okay, noted. I just forgot. Sure. Okay, so how do I go about this? It's like I need to change all of these yellow parts to that colour, but they're clearly not spreading good enough. Because they're leaving like yellow bit. Use custom blending option? Multiply? Spread seems to be fixing some stuff. And if I grab this, then yeah, that's gonna cause issues, isn't it? I have no idea how to go about doing this. At least we have this funny image of just like this face. Probably worth checking like which parts of this are even in use. So if I were to just grab the back of this, so we can ignore actually this entire section here. That makes this so much easier. I should have checked that before. We're not even using the brown area. We don't even need to worry about the brown area. So yeah, the only parts that are in use are the spots over here, and this area down here, and these spots here and ears and stuff. Oh yeah, like these areas. So what I could do is just do that. So if we grab this, and in fact I think I will select around the ears because I think it'll be fine because those are a very different colour, so it shouldn't get filled in. Oh, now we copy this over. What part even is that? Something that doesn't matter. Yeah, so that section there isn't actually interactive with at all with the UV, so we don't need to worry about this. I will still like select it just for prosperity, I guess, but what is this section? Yet another part that isn't used. I will still select it, but it's basically not usable. It doesn't go all the way up into the corner, does it? No, it does not. Does it use that bit? It never even comes close to these bits. Again, I will still be selecting them just because. And we just got area over here to do. I could potentially just draw the spots back on, which could work. Oh yeah, does down there get... Yeah, down here gets worked as well. So we need this too. Okay. Then we need to invert our selection, grab ourselves a yellow. I guess that's fine because it's not actually used by anything. However, the teeth are used. We do not want the teeth to be yellow. For that reason, I'm actually going to be a bit more careful going over these. So, with just that being done, how does this look? Fuck it. I'll take it. It's got like the yellow line along here though. I can fix that though. And also it's a different colour. Why are the eyes so much darker? Okay, so those are all done, and then we just do the yellow spots again. Oh. And that should now be the right colour. Perfect. And then we just got like the edges of these eyes which are being weird. So that's specifically right there. Honestly, what I'm going to be doing is a gross selection of feather for like a couple pixels. How shit does that look? Passable. We've still got like a couple pixels right there. Wait, where were those pixels? Those pixels were... there. There's still yellow pixels. Oh, because it's also down there. Fair enough. I didn't realise it went down that far. You know what? I'll take it. I'm proud of that. I'm happy with the results I have. It's not the best. Will it work? I think there is like a plugin I could use in Ace Sprite, which could outline those spots for me, so I might move this over to Ace Sprite a second. Go to Ace Sprite, and then I grab that texture. That's the wrong body. File open. Oh. I actually want this one. So if I select just specifically you and you, 4, and then you 2, Then we go to, I think it's Edit FX Outline. And then we want the outline to be inside. Yeah, there we go. The spots now have outlines. I think the last thing I want to do is right on this border. Where is that border? Ah, they're right there. Where is specifically this line? Yeah, okay, that's gonna be a bit tricky, but I think I want to like try and feather those out. So what I might do is go to texture painting mode. And we're going to grab that dark brown we've been using. And also that yellow we've got. Probably want a much smaller brush than that. Is there just like a blur tool? There is a blur tool. Okay, let's hide these. These should be merged into one thing. Then hide them. Oh god, they're also separating two units. Oh, undo those mergers. I just realized I messed up. This should be 0.1. These should now be merged into one object. They are not merged into one object. What on earth has happened there? Okay. Merge at center. Merge at center. Center. And you got these on the other side, merge at center. And then lastly, you two. Okay. Let me hide you. And then we go to extra paint. And we make sure that we have X and Y turned on. And if I were to do a little bit of blurring here, is that in fact happening on both sides equally? It is. Perfect. Is there a way to like brush in a straight line? Blender, texture, paint, straight line. Drawing straight lines, under the brush settings menu, find a section labeled stroke. Line. And I should be able to just... Isn't that working well? Huh. Oh, spacing. Oh, I also want to turn off fall off. I remember this. Turn off fall off. So then I can paint on both sides at once. It will like go all the way around to like the other side of it. Hell yeah. And that's a girafarig. The only thing really left is these backbones need to be aligned better to the body, because currently they're not, and that's not the fault of the model. So I think if I were to grab this and then rotate along the z-axis 180 degrees, then just grab these and move them along the y-axis a little bit. And then similarly, I selected both of them. These need to probably be up higher. These need. Wait, is there more bones on the back leg? There is more bones on the back leg. Mind cannon. Oh, you know what? This one can go down here instead, and then this one can go down like... Oh, jeez. And this one can instead, like, go here. That's fine. And now we just hope that when we put this into Blender, it does actually work. Oh yeah, I also still need the, this bit. So if I grab you and grab you, I want to parent keep offset. Because I need to make this head able to turn. Also, I can cheat with the ears a little bit. If I duplicate these and then I rotate around the 3D cursor by 180 degrees, and then I change your parent to be this. Boom. Yep, that looks fine. And I will have to do the stuff. I have to do the weight painting another day because I'm bloody starving. I've got to go make myself some food. But this has been fun. I've had some enjoyment trying to make this little guy work, and it was a bit more effort than I thought it was going to be, but it was cool. Hopefully I'm able to make this into a thing. Because I did originally ask the person who made the one that's currently on screen if I could have that 3D model. I never heard back from them, which is unfortunate. I did it last year or something like that. I don't know. But I got my own one now and I made it. Do you notice the inside of their ears are a lot pinker on their one? Maybe I'll copy that a little bit. If we Go back to Creator a second and reopen the body file. Yeah, because they seem to have theirs using something closer to the color of the like the spikes in the nose and the inside of the mouth and stuff like that. Does this look bad or is it fine? Let's have a look at this. So if I load in that texture, that looks worse. Yeah, I'll take it. There's like fat, vertsy there. That is a weird colour though. What does that look like on the other one? Pretty much the same thing. Maybe I should just make the outside of the ears just like the same colour as the body. Something like that. I've still just got like this vertsy is just for some reason pink. That didn't work. You know what? That's as good as it's gonna get. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. We're gonna go find someone to go and raid on the twitch.tvs. I'm gonna mute my YouTube music so you don't end up hearing this random streamer who's been loaded automatically. Who do we go and raid? Chocobo is playing some Dark Tide. James Barrow's doing some artwork. We could raid Shrimp 24/7. Oh, Cameron's playing Paralives. I've been playing a bunch of Paralives too. It's really buggy in its like current state, but it's so fucking cool. It's like Sims, but like so much better. Like it gives me big vibes of like Sims 3 with its creativity, but like it's also a bit more of a life sim than a dollhouse than Sims 3 is. But yeah, go say hi to Cameron for me, and hopefully we'll be back maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. No, probably not Thursday. I'm really busy all day Thursday. At some point soon anyway. It'll be like either Wednesday or Friday. Yeah, good luck, have fun, and see you guys next time. Bye!